Welcome to the video, guys. This is a video that has been well anticipated, I would say. It's the #1 most common video that you guys have asked me to make. So this is a full day of eating. Just so you guys know, I'm eating 1,900 calories. I am a little under 10 weeks out of my men's physique show. I'm currently weighing anywhere between 165 and 167, 68 pounds. Whatever the scale is saying that day. It's kind of all over the place right now. But yeah, 1,900 calories. My macros are at exactly 169 protein, 200 carbs, and 47 fat. So that is what I'm eating today. As you saw, I just prepared probably like my favorite breakfast ever, and that is protein pancakes. So these are jam-packed with protein, decent amount of carbs, and very low fat. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw a little bit of, I can't believe it's not butter on, which is essentially 0 calories as long as you don't overdo it. And then I'm gonna put on fat-free Ready Whip, which is literally like my favorite thing this cut. Like, this is the best thing ever. You can put it on almost anything. And then I use this sugar-free syrup, which is really low calorie syrup. And from my experience, it's the best tasting one. I'm gonna wash it down with 3D. So we're gonna get this day going. That right there looks like pure happiness. And I still have another one cooking right here. I will go ahead and mention that I made a little bit more than I usually make. Usually I'll only do the 2, but I was feeling it, so I made 3. Nothing wrong with that. And they are so good. If it's anything about dieting, what you want to do the most is you want to maximize the volume that you're eating. If you can eat more food and still lose weight, then that's the dream, right? And it's very possible. A lot of our clients, honestly, like literally probably all of our clients, when we first start working with them, they're able to eat more food and lose weight, and they're mind blown by it. They're like, how is this possible? And we're like, yeah, that's right. That's how we diet over here at Team Nova. That's how we do things. But seriously, guys, if you can learn how to make good tasting food and learn how to eat a lot of food and all while still losing weight, then you're gonna see incredible results, and it's gonna be effortless. So watch to the end of this video, because I think there's gonna be a lot of valuable content in it that will help you on your journey to lose more weight, get more fit, get that summer bod, whatever you're trying to do. You're gonna be able to find out from this video. I'm gonna finish my pancakes now, and I'll probably catch up with you later. It's still pretty early in the morning. It's like 8:40, so I've been up for a few hours, and I won't eat my other meal until probably right before the gym. I might have a little snack. Then I'll have maybe another post-gym snack or something like that, and then I'll get into the good stuff. Okay, just catching up with you guys. It is now 10:30, and we're about to head to the gym. If you don't wear flannels to the gym, guys, I'm telling you right now, that's the style. If you want to be cool, put on some flannels and go to the gym, and everyone will stare at you. So for my snack before we go to the gym, I noticed looking at my macros right now, I want to straight up just be completely blunt and to the point. I don't plan what I'm eating for the day, okay? I do not do meal plans. To me, meal plans are so limiting. I hate, meal planning for the week, and then you have to eat those foods for the entire week. I cannot do that, because that's so unmotivating to just be limited that much and have to eat these certain foods. And I don't know, I don't like that. So I literally decide what I'm gonna eat right before I eat it. So I came home and I was like, I need a little snack. And as you just heard, maybe from the background, I don't know, the toaster went off, because I'm having a slice of bread. So I use the Sara Lee 100% whole wheat bread. Why? Because it's 100% whole wheat, so it's healthy, but it's also pretty low calorie and carb and all that good stuff. But looking at my macros, what I really need right now is fat. And my go-to fat, as we go into the pantry, is peanut butter. It is reduced fat peanut butter, but it still has a lot of fat in it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a little bit. Maddie's like vlogging right now too.
At Maddie Oak.
Why do you have sunglasses on?
No. I'm ready to go. Let's go. Eat your snack.
I have to vlog. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get this slice of bread, paper plate, because we're gonna get this slice of bread. Oh my gosh, this is annoying.
Let's get this bread.
Let's get this slice of bread. Okay, so we're gonna put some peanut butter on it, and I don't wanna have like a lot of carbs right now because my breakfast was super carby, but what we're gonna do is put some jam on it, because I like to jam out. So we're gonna use a low calorie jam, because remember, we're all about that volume, high volume, low calorie. So sugar-free strawberry preserves sweetened with Splenda from Smucker's. That's what we're gonna use right here. And I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of that. I'm gonna do probably just 1 tablespoon of this, which is 6 grams of fat, kind of bump out the fat. And we're gonna have an awesome workout. I'm not gonna take you guys to the gym in this workout because A, that would make a really long video, and B, I got shreds cooking up right now. I'm getting really lean right now. Like the past week has been insane. So if you wanna see how lean I'm getting, you're gonna have to check out the next video. See what I did there, babe? Without further ado, I'm just gonna let you guys go and I'll catch up with you guys from my post-gym snack, which is gonna be something high protein, tasty, low calorie. So I'll check in with you guys in a second. Maddie, what are you doing? Stop looking at me. All right, peace out, bye. It's actually getting nice out in Omaha, Nebraska. Imagine that. We've been looking forward to this. Anyway, we are back from the gym now, and this is literally, guys, what our kitchen looks like right now. Is that not the biggest mess you've ever seen? But we're gonna cook anyway because it is post-gym, so what I like to do right now, it's 1 o'clock. I relax just for a little bit, but I'm gonna get some protein in me because this is usually around the time when I have to catch up on my protein. So what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna make a really low calorie and tasty chicken salad, something I've been digging lately. I'll show you the dressings I use, I'll show you how I make it taste good, and yeah, it's one of my staples recently, I would say. I've pretty much been eating these like almost every single day about this time, and it's just like a good filler until I get into some bigger meals. I'm gonna teach you the greatest trick known to man, and it is you can pretty much use scissors for everything. So step 1 in a chicken salad is you're gonna get some chicken. We just get chicken breast from Walmart. First thing I always do, you don't have to do this, I do this because like I'm serious about cutting, I guess, but I chop off all the excess fat just like that. And scissors are amazing, like literally watch this. All right, I discovered this recently. I was like bored of having to get a cutting board and a knife and chop my chicken every single time and then wash it all and stuff. So I was like, I wonder if I could just chop my chicken. So I'm weighing it out right now. I don't really have a number in mind. I'm just gonna chop chunks of my chicken off like so. And it's super easy with the scissors. And you can literally use scissors for everything. So I've used scissors for onions. I've used scissors for sometimes tomatoes. I use it for like fruit. I use it for pizza. Call me crazy, but it works really well. So that's about 5 ounces. I'll probably add a little bit more and then I'll show you the next part. So we got 5.8 ounces of chicken, very random number. Pop that on there, and while that's heating up. Okay, so now we're gonna get a bowl. So what we're gonna do is get spinach. I'm gonna track this as 2 cups, but literally it's not even 2 cups. But the thing with spinach is it's so low calorie that this right here is probably like maybe 1 gram of carbs, maybe a little bit less. So I just always track it a little bit more than I actually use. And then I also use lettuce, which is the same kind of thing. Like it's so low that I'm just gonna overestimate and be off by like maybe 1 gram of carb. And there's nothing wrong with a little overestimating. Then I'll use my scissors and then I'll chop a bunch of lettuce into it. Lettuce is super cheap, spinach is super cheap, so this is like a very affordable and filling meal. And you can already tell, like I just filled up this entire bowl with greens. So now what I do to make this salad taste a little bit better, it's really all in the dressing. The dressing I use is Olive Garden light Italian dressing. It looks like that. Now the macros on this is 2 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, 0 protein. So pretty low calorie, and I will weigh it out for that full serving. And then I also, you don't have to do this, this is totally optional, but I use Nature's seasoning blend, and I put it on the salad and also the chicken. This is honestly just like, I think a little bit of pepper, a little bit of garlic, a little bit of salt. It's kind of like a little bit of everything. And for whatever reason, it tastes pretty good on a salad. So I'll literally just like put some of it on like that. Call me crazy. But then I'm gonna show you in a second. I'm gonna finish cooking the chicken and then I'll put the dressing on and that'll be my snack. All right, chicken's all done. So we're gonna come over here and just put the chicken on top like that. There we go. I'll get that last piece in a second. And then we'll, basically we gotta measure the dressing. So one serving is 32 grams. So we'll come over here, zero this out. Then we'll go to grams. And then, yep, that's zeroed out. And then we'll just put 32 grams on, just like this. It ends up being a pretty decent amount. Honestly, that's close enough. Look at that. One thing too is sometimes I'll put tomatoes. I actually recommend putting tomatoes. It makes it taste a lot better and just adds a little bit more variety, but I'm feeling lazy right now, so that's all I need. All right, guys, so the time is 4:37. Maddie and I just went on a walk to get our steps in. Doing pretty good on steps, by the way. I'm at 6,643 steps, not including my 25 minutes of cardio that I did. But basically what happens around now is I'll usually eat dinner between 5 and 7, kind of in that range. Preferably earlier than later because I don't want my weigh-in to be drastically like messed up for the fact that I have too much food in my stomach still. So I like to have kind of an earlier dinner. That is totally up to you when you do your dinner. So I think I'm gonna have dinner soon because Maddie and I are both pretty hungry. So typically this is what I'll do. I'll show you on my phone. So when I'm ready for dinner, I will just get onto my FitnessPal. In this case, I can check what macros I have left. I have 91 protein. I have 105 carbs and I have 28 grams of fat left. So what I'll do is kind of add some stuff that I know I'm gonna have. For instance, for my dessert tonight, I know that I'm gonna have angel food cake. So I have Walmart angel food cake right here. I'll have probably like 60 grams of that, which I can easily just measure later. I'm gonna have that with some frozen blueberries because that is my favorite, frozen blueberries. And then I'll also have my whip with it. So I'm gonna have 5 servings of Ready Whip, which is my fat-free whip topping. So that'll be my dessert. So now that that's in, I can recheck my macros to see that I'm gonna have 87 protein, 53 carbs, and 26 fat. So right here, I see I need a lot of protein. So I know I'm gonna have something with ground turkey because I need a lot of protein. So I'm gonna have some ground turkey. I'm not sure exactly how much of it I'm gonna have, but probably like 9 ounces at least. I also know just because I'm gonna need some more protein, I'm gonna have some fat-free cheese with that. So I can go in here, find my fat-free cheese, and I'll have at least 1 serving of that. Now I can see after I eat that, I'll have 26 protein left and 8 fat. So I'm definitely gonna need some carbs. So I think for my carbs, I'm gonna definitely want some pasta. So I'll put in here my pasta. And lately I've been having actually whole wheat pasta because it's actually more filling. So yeah, great whole wheat rotini from Great Value. Yeah, I'll put in 1 cup for now and kind of go from there. And then I think I'm gonna have some Alfredo sauce with that because this is like my go-to. So I will put in Alfredo. And this is the one that I usually have right here. I'm gonna shoot for 120 grams of that and see where that puts me. So that leaves me with 1 gram of fat, 5 grams of carbs, and 17 protein. So I actually need a little bit more protein. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go back here to my fat-free cheese. I'm actually gonna bump that up to 2 servings. And then that puts me within 8 grams on protein, 4 grams on carbs, 1 gram of fat. And that's pretty good for me, and I'm okay with that. So as I actually go and make this whole thing, I'm definitely going to show you everything so you can literally see the things I'm gonna eat, and I will show you at the end everything on my FitnessPal. But that's how I do things. I basically just go off of what I need and what I'm in the mood for. I wanna point out that these pasta bowls I'm about to make in this Alfredo is literally like one of my go-to meals. I never get sick of it. I always want it and it's always delicious. So let's get to it. Okay guys, so this is the Alfredo that I usually use, the 4 cheese Alfredo from Classico. The reason I use this one is not only does it taste good, but the macros are typically the lower fat Alfredo. And then for pasta, we're just gonna use this whole wheat rotini. You can use whatever pasta you want. And this is a giant tub of ground turkey 93.7. And I'm gonna show you how it's done. All right, so this is how I'm gonna measure the Alfredo, and this is a tactic that I use for a lot of things and that you should use too, especially with like peanut butter and things like that. So rather than, you know, trying to estimate or use some sort of like measuring thing, which isn't gonna be as accurate, what I am gonna do is I'm going to put it on the scale, zero it out. Okay, so now it's on 0, and I want 120 grams. So I'll start putting this in here, and what I'll do is put it back on, and I'm over. So that's super unlucky, honestly, but I'll just scoop some back in until you get 120. We're there. And one other thing that I want to mention while I get the sauce in is I had a few carbs left over, and so this is when you gotta start using your brain and just start thinking about what more volume you could put in. So for me, I love tomatoes, and I'll tell you right now, tomatoes and Alfredo taste amazing. So I got these petite diced tomatoes. I'm gonna do the same thing here. I want 121 grams of these tomatoes, so we'll start kind of estimating right here. A little bit more, that should probably be fine. Yep, there we go. Gonna add those in, the Alfredo, maybe some spinach. I do wanna mention, guys, that this is the fat-free cheese I use right here. You can get this at Walmart, and it's not that expensive or anything, but literally the macros for this is 0 fat, less than 1 gram of carb, and 9 grams of protein. So I usually refer to it as protein cheese because that's literally what it is. And it's not bad or anything, so I'm gonna put this on my pasta, and then I'll show you the final product after I put a little garlic salt on it and everything, and that'll be my dinner. This right here is the final product. Check this out. So good looking. It's very cheesy. And it's a pretty big bowl too. So yeah, this is, you can't really tell. It's a lot bigger in person, I think. But that's gonna fill me right up, and I still have dessert after this. All right, it's time for dessert, you guys. Best part of the day. We got Angel Food Cake. This is from Walmart, but honestly, all Angel Food Cake is gonna be the exact same if you wanna try this. So what I do first is I actually have a bunch of frozen blueberries, and I'm just gonna double check my FitnessPal to make sure that I get the right amount. Yes, 80 grams, so I have it zeroed out on this, and I'm just gonna dump these blueberries out until I get to 80 grams. And then I'm just gonna pop this in the microwave. All right, so this just came out of the microwave, so it's a bit warmer. And then I'm gonna put it back on the scale, zero that out. And then I have 60 grams of Angel Food Cake on this one, and adjust it. I'm gonna say right around there. 61, how about that? All right, now it's 60. So what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna put that back in the microwave, but first I'm gonna put a little bit of stevia on it just to sweeten things up. If you can't tell, I actually use stevia a lot. So we'll do that, and I'm gonna put it back in the microwave, and then I'll see you guys once more in 30 more seconds. Okay, now the last finishing touch is, once again, I told you guys this is the secret right here. So we're gonna do 25 grams of this, and there we go, just like that. So that is going to be my dessert. As you can see, volume wise, that's pretty good. That's a good helping right there for dessert. So I've been trying this just this year, and honestly I love this. I think I will make a video maybe soon about my favorite desserts while dieting, because I'm pretty good at desserts while dieting, and keeping it low calorie and everything like that. But yeah, guys, that is literally it. I'm gonna put on the screen now my entire MyFitnessPal for the day so you can see exactly what I ate. That was 1,900 calories. One thing I wanna point out is that the calories on MyFitnessPal are always gonna be a little bit off, so you have to go by the macros themselves in order to be as accurate as possible. I'll always be like a little bit under on my macros, but I'll never be over, and you're never gonna be exact all the time, but that is okay. Just make sure that you're focused more on the macros than the calories. But that is it, guys. That's everything that I eat in a day. If it's anything I want you to take away from this video, is that you can be flexible with what you have. You can go into each day without having an exact plan and be okay, and just go off of what you're feeling and what you're craving. So that is gonna be it. We'll see you guys in the next video of the Show Prep series. We're getting close, guys. Stay tuned, give this video a like, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.